If the Olympics, well, let me ask you that point blank then. If the Olympics would have gone off as scheduled on July 24th and you qualified, would you have gone?
Is ridiculous as I may sound if I gave this answer. Honestly, a lot of people think just like me, and I probably would have went. I would have probably tried to take as much precautions as I could, but these are things that you've trained for your whole life. These are dreams that you've thought about, competing in or participating in from you were a child. So when you have that opportunity to go, nothing else can really stand in your way. You can hear all kind of nonsense, from other people, and you're gonna categorize it just as that nonsense, even though they're trying to save you in your life. Sometimes your determination and you know gets the best of you.
Damar, I don't think that's nonsense. That's your truth. That's your reality. I mean, that's not nonsense. I'm sure there's a lot of athletes that feel the same way. How is that different than athletes that go and compete with injuries all the time and,
Yeah,
and
true.
knowingly put themselves at risk? I mean, but it's a very interesting perspective to hear it. So then let me ask how. Because I think one of the things that obviously led to this decision is the fact that even if the coronavirus, if COVID-19 is under control by July, so much happens between now and then
Yeah.
in way of training, in way of Olympic qualifiers. So how has your training been impacted by the shutdown?
Oh my goodness. I think that's when we really realized how bad it has gotten. You would see different things on TV about people taking precautions and social distancing, but we weren't really too worried about it because we can train. Because I train at LSU. We have a professional group that trains at LSU, and when they started to shut down the facilities that we've been using for years, that's when it was like, okay, this is starting to get serious. So now we have to find different areas that we can train or different places, and one by one, these areas started to get shut down, and we started to get pushed out. Weight training, different places, different parks we was going to started to get shut down, and it was real disheartening, man. It was one of those things like, oh my God, this is really going to stop me from accomplishing my goals and my dreams.
Hmm. What do you think about the IOC's decision?
I think it's the best decision, honestly, because if they didn't, people would have been training and we would have put ourselves at risk willingly. So I think it's one of the best decisions they could have made. I know a lot of people don't like it because some people are holding on to a thread. There's a lot of older athletes that are looking for this to be their last year,
Mm.
and they couldn't hold on anymore because they want to start families. They want to, be done because this is very stressful to maintain this kind of lifestyle and train and work hard and, go overseas and do a lot of stuff. Like a lot of these things, it weighs, put a lot of weight on your shoulders, and if you're not, understanding of what it takes, it can get to you. So I think it's the best decision. I may not have felt that way at first, but I look at everything as you're looking out for other people, not just yourself. So